nice color coordination.
Yeah, welcoming in the spring.
Yeah, really, it was there today.
Yeah, not this morning, but.
Hello, everyone. So I'm very sorry to say this, but due to unforeseen circumstances, we are not going to cancel tonight's show. It is April Fool's, so we got to say something. Well, welcome once again to the Ripton Community Coffee House. I'm Richard Rohe, and this is our co-host.
And I'm Beth Duquette.
They applauded for you.
Hey, so I want to thank everybody for being here. It's really great that you chose to come here tonight and spend your evening with us and hear these wonderful performers. I want to thank our volunteers, our steady volunteers that have been with us through all of these changes here and back at the Ripton Community Coffee House. And so, yeah, it's great. Thank you, everyone.
So I'm just going to remind you once again, we've been reminding every month for the last few months, that the Ripton Community Coffee House is becoming two different entities. We're going to have the Ripton Community Coffee House at the May Coffee House. That's going to be our last one for this season. The next season, as we usually do, it starts in September. But there's going to be two different streams of music for you. So there's still going to be here at the Burnham Hall every first Saturday of the month. It's going to be the Burnham Presents series that Beth is going to be hosting. And then, yes, Beth again. And then the Ripton Community Coffee House name is going to move over back to Ripton, to the wonderful community house there where we've started. And so I'm going to be the host there. And that's going to be on the third Saturday of the month. No applause for the third Saturday of the month?
So just stay tuned. September 2nd here is going to be Bon de Barad from Canada, wonderful trio. And on the 16th of September in Ripton, it's going to be Louise Masri, also a wonderful performer. So, and clipboards, that's right. I'm going to pass around these clipboards if you want to put your name on there. If you've been here before, we have your email address, just put your name, and we give away tickets and we give away CDs. And if we don't have your contact information, you'd like to get information about Burnham Presents and further the Community Coffee House, put your email address on there as well. I'm going to pass these around, and if you don't get a chance to sign them, then they'll be on the piano. And that's about it.
Okay. So with no further ado, thank you very much for coming tonight. Good night. Okay, that's my last joke. Okay, so without any further expansion of stupid things, we are really, really very honored once again to have Robinson and Rohe here. Ladies and gentlemen, Robinson and Rohe.
Hi there, y'all. How's it going? Great. Thanks for coming out tonight. We're so glad
Thanks
to
for
be
coming to
here.
the town meeting. We're just the opener. We'll get to arguments shortly.
Is that first order of business?
Yeah, I don't know anything about Vermont town meetings.
Oh, I did. Oh, did. We're going to start with this tune, which is about self-betterment through endless productivity. You know, that capitalist hamster wheel. April Fool. Thank you. This is just a song about sex. I've been getting down to business, babe. Been doing all the things I wrote down on my list of things to do. I've been waking up real early, hit the gym and practice, write some emails, make my money, get the groceries, shine my shoes. Oh, but I want you to get me off, get me off, get me off, get me off track. Want you to get me off, get me off, get me off, get me off track. I've been keeping up to date on all the latest goings on in Washington and all around the world. It's my civic duty reading all the papers, magazines, the Facebook feed and Twitter, Instagram, Gossip Girl. But I want you to get me off, get me off, get me off, get me off track. Want you to get me off, get me off, get me off, get me off track. Get me off track. Catch me off guard, take me offline. Distract me from this fear of all I lack. Get me off track. Oh, and let me off my leash. I want skydives and hashish. Your hand on the small of my back. Get me, get me. Want you to get me off. Get me off track. I've been paying very close attention to this ghostly cargo chugging down the line inside my head. A single pair of rails and that high and lonesome wail. And some nights in desperation I lay down on that steel instead of having you to get me off, get me off, get me off, get me off track. Want you to get me off, get me off, get me off. I want you to get me off, get me off, get me off track. Get me off, get me off, get me off track. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much. Well, we drove up last night from New York City. Lovely to be back in Vermont as always.
It was a slushy drive. We did it, but it was a slushy ride. And I totally wore all the wrong clothes. It was like so warm today, and I'm wearing an enormous sweater and big boots. But I didn't really bring like mittens because tomorrow it's going to be real cold. So I got like right in the middle of the temperature zones that are happening right now. I don't know.
Do you guys talk about weather up here? Is that like a thing? Maybe that's a New York thing. We talk about it all the time.
In other news, we broke our friend's dryer today. This is like New Yorkers leave town. If we got a car, we take our laundry.
Yeah, that's true. We're like college kids. Wherever we go, just take your laundry. So.
Yeah. Well, turns out you should probably ask if the dryer is broken or about to break.
I think we broke it more.
We really broke it. And we went to the hardware store in Bristol. and they could not help us. So we have some explaining to do.
Yeah, they didn't have any dryers there. So. All right, this next one is actually kind of about the same thing, but we'll move on after that. Or will we?
April Fool.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. On you come on down to the kitchen. I've been cooking up the thing that you like. I made it up with all of the fixings, so I hope you brought your appetite. I got the radio on and they're singing that song, and I'm banging on the pots and pans. We've been working all day and now it's time to play, and we ain't got no other plan. Here we're coming, ooh, we're coming, here we're coming now. You're singing like a song, keeping time like a hammer and a nail. You can hear my honey wail tonight. I'm singing like a bird, you're keeping time like a woodpecker. Just a looking for the bugs to make a good pair in love.
Well, we sounded so good together. You say you and me should start a band. Put our sweet melodies on a record and put the mattress in the minivan. Oh, when we hit the open road, everywhere we go, the people will be singing our song. They've been working all day and they came out to play. All we have to do is sing along. Here we're coming, ooh, we're coming, here we're coming now. You're singing like a song, keeping time like a hammer and a nail. You can hear my honey wail tonight. I'm singing like a bird, you're keeping time like a woodpecker. Just a looking for the bugs to make a good pair in love. Ooh, it's getting hot in the kitchen, and I'm just about to blow my top. The neighbors are starting to listen. Oh no, but that ain't gonna make us stop. We got a jamboree, they're getting jams for free, and they can hear it for blocks around. But they can tell all their friends that they knew us back when we discovered our funky sound. Here we're coming, ooh, we're coming, here we're coming now. You're singing like a song, like a hammer and a nail. You can hear my honey wail tonight. I'm singing like a bird, singing like a woodpecker. Just a looking for the bugs. We make a good pair. We make a good pair. We make a good pair in love. Yeah. That's a Liam Robinson tune, y'all. All right, it's never too early to bust out the accordion, I don't think.
So I'm really excited about what's coming up in the fall here, these concert series splitting, and I think it's mostly just going to be kind of like avant-garde, like noise shows in this space. That's my understanding. Is that right, Beth?
That's what we were
Yeah.
told, yes. And tap dance exclusively.
Yeah, only it's like a tap series in Ripton, right?
Yeah. It's called Rippin' in Ripton.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
ripping up the
rug.
Yeah, the tap
You
rug.
rip up the rug so you can have a wood floor. Yeah.
Precisely. There's a little southern town, the green hills wear their hazy crown. In the evening I go walking as as the summer sun goes down. Louisa, I left everything for your green hills, for a wedding ring. I'm a dreamer, I'm a foolish dreamer, with a sad, sad song to sing. Oh, Louisa, oh, what have you done? Now I'm a prisoner of my icy jealousy. I should have never left my home up north for your warm Virginia breeze. Ooh, Louisa, you made a broken girl of me. Louisa, full of southern bells, they'll smile bright and they'll wish you well, but you can see it, they're hiding something. What it is, you can't quite tell. Louisa, he caught me in his snare with his sweet laugh and his golden hair. But Louisa is wandering eye. This northern girl could not compare to Louisa. What have you done? Now I'm a prisoner of my icy jealousy. I should have never left my home up north for your warm Virginia breeze. Ooh, Louisa, you made a broken girl of me. And I had gone, you know, I'd turn and head back homeward, back to my land of snow. And I have tried, but he's the only one for me now. Oh, Louisa, ooh, Louisa, Louisa. Oh, Louisa, what have you done to me? I should have never left my home up north for your warm Virginia breeze. Oh, Louisa, you made a broken girl of me. Oh, Louisa, 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 Louisa.
Thanks. Thanks so much. Liam, did you write the set list in invisible ink or something?
Yeah.
It seems as though it's disappearing right before my eyes. That is a cruel April Fool's joke.
Well, Gene and I are about to put out a new record, and it's coming out at the end of May. And we're excited that it's going to be out in the world. We're playing some songs off of that. Not really off of that. We put them on there. Now we're taking them back off. But they were off to begin with, so We're playing some songs that are on there. And that record's gonna be called Into the Night, and we're a little early coming up your way because it's not out. It's not out yet. But if you want to take it home with you, we can send it to your home. So I guess you can't take it home with you, but it'll come home to you.
In much the same way that these songs
In the same way
are
that
off
these
the record.
songs are from us, by us, and for you
Aw.
to hear when I'm done tuning.
To further complicate things, this next song is not recorded anywhere.
It's just here.
Yeah.
And
One
then
night only.
Once we're done playing it, who knows where it is. I behold each new valley from the peak of each rise. Though these sights steal my breath, they do not bring surprise. Before I pored o'er the maps with these two longing eyes, I've dreamed of today oh so often before, and I'll dream of today oh 1,000 times o'er. From the shadiest grove to the sunniest skies, if today is a dream, may I sleep evermore. I have gazed at the jewels on the black crown of night, and connected the dots between each point of light. And I've retraced each line by touch and by sight. I've dreamed of today oh so often before, and I'll dream of today oh 1,000 times o'er. From the humblest hovel to the heavenly heights, if today is a dream, may I sleep evermore. I will wander this building from basement to bell. I will ramble the acres by dale and by dell. And I've never been here, but I know this place well. I've dreamed of today oh so often before, and I'll dream of today oh 1,000 times o'er. From the rumbling drum to the resounding knell, if today is a dream, may I sleep evermore. I was out on the ocean with no sight of land. I was wed to those waves, but I dreamt of your hand. Now I fall on your shores and I kiss the white sand. Never dreamed of today oh so often before, and I'll dream of today oh 1,000 times o'er. From the darkest coal mine to the bright wedding band, if today is a dream, may I sleep evermore. I've dreamed of today oh so often before, and I'll dream of today oh 1,000 times o'er. From the first notes of song to the final encore, if today is a dream, may I sleep evermore.
Yeah. Okay.
We had a request from our impresario, Beth, soon to be the impresario of this crazy series of puppets made out of
Animal
hair,
trash.
Animal trash, yeah. It's gonna be wild. But if you want to hear folk music, you can
Are you
always
sick
go
of
to
monkeys
Ripton.
dropping bottles and cans all over the ground.
Yeah.
Monkey litter.
Yeah, pick
Well,
up that monkey litter and
make
it
a puppet.
Make a puppet.
And you too might have your puppet on stage.
Oh boy.
I mean,
So anyway, back to Beth. She said, "Are you going to play a song from Sisterly?" And so Jean has her own. Jean is, in addition to being of Robinson and Rowe, she's also Jean Rowe, and you can find her music as a solo artist too. And so Beth was wanting us to play something from Sisterly, which is a really cool record of Jean's. And
that's
so
available in the back, along with other stuff.
another fan of Sisterly.
Thanks, Liam. I'm glad you like that record. Liam's on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we sneak some Jean Rowe songs into the Robinson and Rowe set, and this is one of them. This song is called Ashes to Ashes. Okay. Does that feel good? One, two, three. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, gears will slip and wheels will rust. Night is falling and our days are few, so I will spend them all with you. Sail me east, sail me west, sail to the one that I love the best. He'll be waiting at the door. Love me till I can't take no more. Hold me tighter, hold me tight, hold me down and make me right, make it so the scars don't show, so we're the only ones who know. There's a temple high on a hill. The thirsty gods can't get their fill. It's there we love, and it's there we lie. And every night it's there we die. Oh, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. The gears will slip and the wheels are gonna rust. Night is falling and our days are few, so I will spend them all with you. Thank you.
Thanks so much. That's Ashes to Ashes. How many people here have been to a Robinson and Rowe show before? Okay, good, a good fair number. And thanks to all of you who have never heard us and just came on faith.
Hoping to see.
I hope the ones who
puppet
came
show.
back came because you like it. I would assume that. But okay, so if you've been to a Robinson and Rowe show before, you know that at every show we deliver the mail, and so we've come to that time in the show.
It's happened so quickly. It's time for the Troubadour Express. Liam and I collect letters from audiences at each show, and we try to deliver them along our route. We have a lot of mail now, some of it that we've been carrying around for a few years. And certainly, you know, with the COVID-19 pandemic, delivery was delayed, you know. So if you'd like to write a
We
letter...
apologize for that service interruption.
If you'd like to write a letter to take with you, for us to take with us for the Troubadour Express, there's some stationery back there that says Robinson Road Troubadour Express, and you can write a message inside, and on the outside, you can write who it's for, and we will try to deliver it from the stage in the future. If it is time sensitive, I would say send a text, but if you want to have some fun with us...
If it's creative...
Yes, now is the time.
Yep.
Okay, so without further ado, this one should be easy to deliver. It says, to human on Earth.
Oh, okay.
Anyone human on
We
Earth who
should
would
have
like
one
a letter?
of those for every show.
No one is on planet Earth. Thank you.
Seeing back here. Okay, yeah, first to get raced to the stage.
You gotta come up.
Yeah. Come and get it. Step right up. Wow, yeah. A bona fide human. They walk among us. To the youngest person in the room.
I feel like I heard a person who was a
Yeah,
lot
I think I
younger
heard
than the other
someone
people.
that's younger than me. Okay, can an emissary come receive this? Oh, here we go.
The second youngest person in the room.
Bold, good.
Thank you.
Fortune favors.
This is to Bruce and Karen Frank in Bonneville, Vermont.
Anybody know Bruce and Karen Frank?
Yeah, are those
Where's
of
Bonneville?
recognition?
Where's Bonneville? No one knows. Okay.
All right, not that.
Well, if you think later, I really would love to just like have an adventure and deliver that, just let us know. Okay, this one's to Sue in Burlington, Vermont. So this would be an example of maybe like a little too general.
But if anybody
But
knows
if
a
anyone
Sue in
knows a
Burlington,
Sue or is a Sue and has ever been to Burlington, this one's on some really nice paper. I don't know where this person got this, like rice paper.
yeah, that's
not
not
official
official Robinson and Rowe
stationery.
stationery.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, mhm.
maybe we should just drive up there tomorrow and drop it out the window.
Yeah. You know who?
Oh no, you
know
can
a
have
Sue?
another one,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, you definitely can have it
yeah.
too. There's really no limit.
All right.
It's the human, that's why.
This one is to a pregnant woman. Or someone who knows a pregnant woman and wants
Yeah.
to deliver it.
Well, only the human is going to know that. Anybody want to give something to a pregnant woman? It could be a fun gift for them. That you could be like, I went to this show, and you could explain it. Yeah, here we go. Wait, your name's Susan? Have you been to Burlington? Do you go by Sue? Okay, all right. All right, this one's to Luke Barnes.
I don't know. This
It
one's
says, well, it doesn't say where to. Okay.
we don't usually open people's
Yeah,
mail.
I just peeked to see. It's confidential, but it says it's from Essex.
This says Angus Beale, Burlington, Vermont. Address unknown.
Wow.
No? Okay, what else you got?
I know,
yeah, really.
right? Yeah.
We're working our way northward, but so
Yeah.
far, no dice.
This one looks like it's written by a very young person. and it's to someone who reads chapter books. So,
Anybody who reads chapter books out there?
just step
I'm
right
getting
up.
some finger pointing. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
a chapter book reader
I will
on
note
the
the
way.
message is rather sparse in this one. Nice cocktail umbrella, by the way.
To the biggest Quinn hunter. Does that mean something to anyone?
Does anyone know what a Quinn is? Is that a thing? Is that Mighty Quinn?
Okay.
Anyone
S-
hunting
If
Quinn?
anybody wants this,
Okay,
you can.
this one's to my good friend with the dragon tattoos. It says from Bellows Falls, Vermont. I
This-
mean, could be very conceptual. You can just be like, that's me. Like, did you have that thought in your head when I read that? Wow.
This one says love, Lorne.
Oh, come
This
on.
could be really good.
If you don't, I mean, you can talk to us after.
Or really cheesy. I don't know. But either way, I want to know what's in it.
We did
so.
set some people up on a date through this service once, and I'm not lying.
I'm almost out.
Yeah, me too.
This is another one from, I imagine, a child. It says, to a person with no job.
Oh, it could be also a child that would get it.
Could be a person under 10 who wants to employ you.
That could be us. There we go. That's what we're talking about.
Are you done?
This one this is my last one. It says, to the person with the fuzziest shoulders here. Okay, now I want to just say something about this, because before you all just leap up and try and get this. So I know that we had a letter that said this before, and I happen to know the person that claimed it, who does have very fuzzy shoulders, then proceeded to write another one. So we were thinking that might be like a fun tradition if you so inclined. So if you have fuzzy shoulders, you could just pass it on.
You want to keep...
There's probably something really, really nice message in here. Here we go.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Is that it?
Thus concludes.
Our delivery.
Let's do hunger.
Okay, great. We're going to play a song called Hunger.
It's the title track from our first record, which we have with us here.
We were children then. We drove across this country with the windows down. We stopped for gas and ice cream in these reservation towns. The curving mountain lanes and the asphalt arrow running through the plains. We were lovers then. We drove across this country with the windows down. We touched those heavy stones that hold this nation to the ground. The rocks that have endured great paperweights for freedom's written word. But these awesome peaks are not monument enough for our hungry thoughts. We must raise a stone for each brave act, for each war fought. As if memory's great ship without these tethered weights would set adrift. And we wondered if our love would endure this certain pain, and if this land could withstand the crimson stain of our hunger. We were dreamers then. We drove across this country with the windows down.
We stop for gas and coffee in these migrant worker towns. We touch those heavy stones and the greatest lakes this ancient earth has known. But these torrent streams cannot cool the burning of our open pores. We must turn our greedy mouths up to the drinking gourd. From sea to thirsty sea, these mighty rivers yearning to be free. And we wondered if our love would endure this certain pain, and if this land could withstand the iron chains of our hunger. Oh, the hunger of our hunger. Oh, the hunger. We are older now. We drive across this country with the windows down. We stop for gas and bathrooms in these slag heap company towns. We buy some pretty stones and fill our tank with prehistoric bones. These fossil lakes are the inkwells for a novel of our times. We scratch with furious hands to soothe our feverish minds. Though the ink is running dry, we still insist to ride upon the sky. Oh, this spacious sky is not poetry enough for our swelling lungs. We must write 1,000 songs to carry on our tongues. Our thoughts will burn so bright we can white the stars out from the sky at night. And we wonder if our love will endure this certain pain, and if this land can withstand the endless strain of our hunger. Oh, the hunger of our hunger. Oh, the hunger. Will we be lovers then? Will we move across this thirsty land of trading posts and stop to stretch our tired legs among the hungry ghosts? As o'er the earth we roam, the past will live inside these heavy stones. But these pilgrim rocks are not elegy enough for our aching hearts. We must plant a stone for every soul in it departs, until every shady grove is a grinding mouth of molars set in rows. And we'll wonder at how our love endured this certain pain, as we are swallowed by the land again. Oh, the hunger, 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 oh, the hunger. Thanks.
Okay, wait and see.
Okay, cool. Sure. All right. Thanks. We're going to play one more tune in this set, and then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and play some more tunes. You're such a lovely audience.
I happen to know that there's some really good cookies. I was just told that.
No special.
I don't actually know if they're good.
We're gonna play a song that we can sing together
Yeah, let's sing something.
at this town meeting before we move on to old business.
The song's
this-
got an easy refrain.
Yes, it's called Wait and See, and that's what happens in this song. Like so? A 1, 2, 3.
I've been high, not as high as I can go, and I've been strong, not as strong as I will grow. I've been brave, but not as brave as I will be. Oh, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. Wait and see, wait and see. Yeah, you got it.
I've been kind, but I still have more to give. Oh, I've been wild, but there's still more life to live. I've been singing, but haven't made my symphony. Oh, you wait and see,
Wait and see, wait and see.
wait and see.
Wait and see, wait and see. Wait and see, wait and see. Keep your eye on the horizon and keep it steady on your mind. Wait and see, wait and see. Ooh, you better hold on now and get ready. Wait and see. Now, baby's stealing, but there's things they'll never get. Oh, baby, watching. No, 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 but they ain't seen nothing yet. I've been waiting. Oh, but now they're gonna wait for me. Oh, you wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. Yeah, you wait and see, wait and see, wait and see.
Keep it going.
Wait and see, wait and see. Keep your eye on that horizon. It'll keep it steady on your mind. Wait and see, wait and see. You better hold on, and get ready. We've been rising, but our dawn is yet to break. Oh, we've been sleepless, but we still have yet to wake. And in the darkness, a new world's about to be. Oh, you wait and see, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. Yeah. Gotta wait and see, wait and see. Just you wait and see, you wait and see. Now you wait and see, wait and see.
Wait and see.
Oh, you wait and
Keep it going now.
oh, wait and see,
Wait and see. Wait and
oh, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see.
Okay, there we go. So about a 20-minute break. There's some goodies downstairs. If there's some baskets, if you want to throw a little something in there, that helps support us. So, whoops, we'll see you in a little bit. Wasn't that wonderful? Okay, woo. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Except everybody's not back yet, but they're making their way. Hey, I want to make an announcement for our show next month here, which is the 28th anniversary of the Ripton Community Coffee House. Yay! Which is really pretty great. So it's the last show here until before it goes back in September to the Ripton Community House. And it's going to be Brett Hughes and that bluegrass band. They were here last year. It's just so great. Matt Flinner, Caleb Elder, Pat Melvin, and Brett Hughes. Wonderful music. And actually, Richard and I are going to open the night with a few songs. Yeah. Because that show is also officially the end of me being part of the Ripton Community Coffee House. So we're having a little send-off. I will be in the audience, though, this fall. And so we have, there's a great show coming up, and it's on April 16th. It's at Valley Stage Productions at the Richmond Church, Don Sheldon. And you've probably been to some shows. We've had the cards up there by the desk, the table, and Ronnie Arbo and Daisy Mayhem. So I believe there's still tickets available, and there's a poster on the wall there next to the T-shirts if you want to check it out or grab a card. But we are going to do a raffle. I was a little slim on finding CDs, and but I do want to mention something that I actually mention every month. CDs, this is people's art, and it's the performer's way of being able to stay on the road and do what they do. So a lot of people don't have CD players anymore, but it's a really nice artifact just to be, no, just to be, it's just a great way to support the artist. So thank you to everyone that does get these. Oh, okay, moving on.
And also then it allows us to give them away here.
Which is fun. So, okay, first one, I've got it's Phil Henry, Chasing Echoes, and actually I think Mitch Barron is on this one, and Richard and I are on this too. We do harmonies on a couple songs, so, and he's a great friend down in the Rutland area.
And a great musician.
And a great musician to boot.
And the winner is...
It is Layla Swepson. And the next one is, it's Bread and Bones, and that's the trio, is Richard and I and Mitch Barron. It's kind of like a locals night for music. And this is a CD that we put out back in, when was this? It was like, not that long ago, but it's a good one. Going back and listening to stuff that you made years ago, and you're like, oh, I like this.
And it was back when people actually did buy CDs.
But people still do buy CDs, Richard. Jen Kilzer. Kilzer, am I getting that right? Jen Len? There she is. And we have a couple, a pair of tickets to a Ripton Coffee House show. And you can use them next month or when they go back to, or this fall. So, and this is John and Jean Kadish. There you are. Okay. Thank you.
And it's important that we don't forget that the other thing we were going to do when we were up here, which was introduce a band you've already seen. So Liam Robinson and Jean Rohe, ladies and gentlemen.
All these people, are you leaving? Oh, no. Just stayed for the raffle.
I thought it was going to be something different in the second set.
Yeah, do you think we were the opener? That's okay.
No such luck.
Welcome back. Did you guys get cookies? Did you get a good cookie? I don't know, that coconut shortbread one was banging. Who made that? Does anyone here make that? Oh, there she is. I'm sorry, what do you want me to shout out? Plug from the stage? Lemon Squares are getting a shout out. Lemon Squares, who made the lemon squares? Okay, who bought the lemon squares? Oh. I didn't see you. Nice, thank you. Where I'm from, we call those bars. It's a whole category, bars. Thanks for sticking around. Who you gonna love when the springtime comes? Who you gonna love when the sugar trees run thawing in the April sun, singing who you gonna love when the springtime comes? Who you gonna love in the summer so sweet? Who you gonna love neath the shady tree, eating all the plums and the peaches? Who you gonna love in the summer so sweet? Cool soft ground where you used to lay me down. Who you gonna love when the leaves turn brown? Who you gonna love in the winter time? Who you gonna love in the cedar and pine? Can I keep calling you mine? So who you gonna love in the winter time? Give you all my love when the springtime comes. I'll give you all my love in the July sun, eating all the peaches and the plums. And I'll give you all my love in the autumn time. I'll give you all my love in the cedar and pine. I'm gonna call you mine, and my love will be the finest you ever have seen. You know my love is evergreen.
That's a Liam Robinson tune. This guy comes from a snowy place out in the Midwest, as he alluded to earlier with his bars.
The bars.
So secretly he's right in his element here, even with the patches of residual snow visible on the hillsides.
Oh yeah, did you guys know there's a river like right there, like 5 inches from, like you go into this back room here and it's like coming in the window. Well, shocking.
Probably sometimes it does, huh?
Yeah, does it ever kind of, I'm imagining maybe that whole rebuild of the basement is necessary. I was thinking of that song that we just played earlier today because we're in the sappy land. So I was thinking of those sugar
songs.
Well, no, there's you know, the springtime and the sap running. So who here makes syrup? 2, 3. If I wait long enough, it'll be everyone will have their hand up. I mean, yeah, only like 50 gallons, but.
That seems like a lot, yeah. Well, I had the beginning of what was about to be a really fascinating conversation in the bathroom line about ancestry and heritage. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But maybe we can continue that later.
Is it a misconnection?
Misconnection, yeah.
In the bathroom line. We talked about
I'll write to the Troubadour Express, and in 5 years, maybe we can pick it up again. This song is called Where I'm Coming From, and I wrote it as I was kind of thinking about the big, broad culture that raised me. And it's going to come out. It's our next single that's coming out from this new record, Into the Night. This is where I'm coming from. I come from people who came from nothing, the huddled masses on the shore. They came from wars and they came from suffering, came sailing through her golden door. I come from people who miss their homelands and friends forever left behind. I come from people hungry for something, people with freedom on their minds. I come from people who came to work hard, miners and dockers on the shore, worked in the steel mills or in the shipyard, or locked behind the sweatshop doors. I come from people taunted and spit on, their bodies chewed up in the grind. I come from anarchists, I come from socialists, the suffering of Jesus on their minds. Oh, dream of America. Oh, how the dream wears thin once your ship comes in America. I come from people who felt American, who fought and died on distant shores. And though they weren't yet, they learned a secret, that being white could open doors. So I come from people who left their language, who changed their names and got in line. I come from people who don't remember becoming Americans in America's mind. And I come from people who sank the lifeboats, who snuffed her torch when they came ashore, who turned a country into a fortress with stony walls that have no door. When I come from people who saw their dreams bloom just as their fears made them go blind. These people made me, oh, they complicate me, they're weighing heavy on my mind. Oh, dream of America. Oh, how the dream wears thin once the ship comes in America. Thank you. Sorry, we're coordinating. Set 2 is just a whole thing. Do what? Okay, great. Whatever I want. I want to play another tune of mine. I don't know. I guess we're just getting into the politics now. So we played that song. Now we're gonna play another one. No. I think that as we struggle and muddle through this moment, another moment of tumult in the U.S. together, it's important to share our stories. So, so that people understand that the things that seem bad, that we fear, that get pushed into the shadows, are just often normal parts of our lives. This song is about the things that we get to choose in our lives, or the things that we should get to choose in our lives, and the many things that are out of our hands as mortal human beings. And it's called Animal. I make a garden for our kitchen. Start the seeds indoors in March. I warm them in water till they sprout. Take them outside after the frost. Oh, the morning glory is beautiful, but it strangles the tomatoes and the chives. So I pull the weeds to save the vegetables. It's the gardener who decides. Ooh, body of an animal. Ooh, power of a god. Last time I played a tour in Oregon, I felt nauseous and my breasts were sore. I went to the Rite Aid in some mountain town, dodged the skater kids at the door. There was a protest down on Main Street, gory signs held by a man without a clue. I raged in the car as I called every clinic in every town I would be passing through. Ooh, body of an animal. Ooh, power of a god. Power of a god. When I finally got back to New York City, I went to the clinic on Bleecker Street. It didn't hurt and it wasn't that scary. Everybody was so kind to me. Then I stepped out into that April morning. I saw what was and what could have been. I threw my arms around my lover and I felt like myself again. Ooh, body of an animal. Ooh, power of a god. Oh, body of an animal. Oh, power of a god. Power. 7 months later, I sat in a hospital, helplessly watching as my father died. I called out for mercy, kindness, a miracle, but I don't always get to decide. Oh, the morning glory is beautiful, but it strangles the tomatoes and the chives. So I pull the weeds to save the vegetables, at least till winter time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, we want to play another one of Liam's beautiful tunes. Another musing on the changeability of things. There was this time in our neighborhood in Brooklyn when they were doing some road work. This time, many times when road work has happened, but one particular time when they tore up all the asphalt on Empire Boulevard and Nostrand Avenue, kind of right near where the Brooklyn Dodgers used to play, and underneath the asphalt there were these beautiful trolley tracks that had been buried over for decades. And I think in catching a glimpse of them, Liam saw a whole other world.
They tore up the asphalt to repave the street and revealed the old trolley car tracks. Two bright lines of steel that emerged from the pavement like fossils dug up from the past. I could see them, I could touch them, just for a moment, and then they were gone. The power went out on the 14th of August, and the children of Brooklyn saw stars. Orion's bright arrows were raining from heaven as radiant beams from afar. Oh, we could see them, we could touch them, just for a moment, and then they were gone. Oh, we could see them, we could touch them, just for a moment, and then they were gone. The cloud cover lifts, the kaleidoscope shifts, and a red velvet curtain is drawn. The silence is broken, the truth it is spoken one moment before it is gone. That's when I see it. That's when I feel it. That's when I know it, just for a moment. You sat on the bed, you buttoned your shirt as the stars faded out of the sky. And there in the doorway, you switched on the hall light and something had changed in your eyes. I could see it. I could. Just for a moment and then it was gone. Just for a moment and then you were gone. Just for a moment and then we are gone. Oh, we can see it, we can feel it. Just for a moment and then we are gone. Oh, we can see it, we can feel it. Just for a moment and then we are gone.
Thank you so much. I feel like we're in the death set, I guess. This next tune is called Hey Houdini. It's maybe a little more about ego death, but I don't know. Take it the way you wish. I loved Harry Houdini when I was a kid. I guess I still do. You can count it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hey Houdini, what you gonna do? What you gonna do this time? Hey Houdini, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Here you are again, upside down, dangling by a wire, shackled and you're bound in leg irons, dangling over a fire. Oh, you always found a way. You always found a way out. But it's a new routine now for the record books, so they've all lined up to see. But something isn't right, something's jammed, something's tight. You're gonna drown before you get free. Oh, you always found a way. You always found a way to make it out somehow, but not now. Hey Houdini, what you gonna do? What you gonna do this time? Hey Houdini, what you gonna do when your high wire is a clothesline and you're out to You did it to yourself for the fun, babe, and to feel the thrill of all those eyes on
on escape plans couldn't get you ready to face it, honey. Hey, Houdini, what you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do this time? Hey, Houdini, what you gonna do when your highwire is closed and you're out to dry? Yeah, thank you. Okay, cool.
This next song blatantly rips off another songwriter in the grand tradition of songwriting. And his name's John Denver, which actually came up earlier, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, I was just in Texas and I was at this little show and somebody told a story about being at the breakfast bar at a hotel in Roswell, New Mexico, and looking up from their breakfast and seeing a guy who looked exactly like John Denver getting himself some coffee. And I was like, interesting.
Oh, and it's in Roswell, so that's...
Yeah, exactly. I think that's important.
Yeah, right. Like, he descended to the breakfast bar.
And then, like, somebody getting, like, you know, Raisin Bran out of, like, the cereal thing who looked exactly like John Denver.
Oh, my God.
And then it turned around and somebody, like, pouring themselves orange juice who also looked exactly like John Denver. And it turned out that there was a John
Wait, what about a
Denver
waffle maker?
impersonator reunion that happens every 3 years in Roswell, because I think that what he said was that that's where John Denver's from. I should check that out, but this is my recollection of the tale. And the point of the story was that it's great being a touring musician because you don't make a lot of money, but you get to see weird things. And I have been thinking about that ever since.
This is a song about trying to get back to a thing that's in your mind, a place you remember as being home. Yeah, it's a lot about the natural world around us, and I think a lot of us have real specific childhood memories of what that was and where we were in it, and sometimes it doesn't quite line up with the way the world looks now. I need a Greyhound ticket leaving today. I'm heading outbound quick because I can't stay. I need to be around people kicking it my way. Oh, mama, I'm coming home. He said, son, you can't get there on the Greyhound. It don't run, they sent you with your fucking mill down. You're gonna have to be a ticket to the next town. Oh, mama, I'm coming home. So I got me a seat beside the window so I could look at the hills and feel the wind blow. But it didn't look nothing like the place I know. Oh, mama, I'm coming home. These country roads don't take me home anymore. Since they took the top off the mountain, these country streams ain't what I dreamed anymore. And now I don't know where I belong.
I got a ride from my buddy off the highway. He said, welcome home, I hope that you stay. You need to be around people kicking it our way. Oh, mama, I'm coming home. I said we ought to do something with the old friends. Why don't we all go fishing at the creek bend? We just drive out to the hollow where the dirt road ends. Oh, mama, I'm coming home. He said you can't go fishing down there no more. A lot of dead fish are lying on the creek shore. A lot of things we did just isn't like there was before. Oh, mama, I'm coming home. These country roads don't take me home anymore. Since they took the top off the mountain, these country streams ain't what I dreamed anymore. And now I don't know where I belong. Oh. We took a little detour to the deer camp, and we were shooting target practice at the beer cans. It was a bittersweet feeling to have no plans. Oh, mama, I'm coming home. And then we drove in a Chevy to the railroad. There was a train loaded heavy with the payload. It was creeping down the valley full of black coal. Oh, mama, I'm coming home. So we sat and drank a beer until the train passed, and then he put her into gear across the train tracks. You know, a lot of things are leaving, then they don't come back. But I'm trying to come back home. Oh, country roads, please take me home. 'Cause my heart belongs in the mountains. Oh, country streams, you're in my dreams. It's the one place where I belong. Oh, country roads, please take me home. 'Cause my heart belongs in the mountains. Oh, country streams, you haunt my dreams. It's the one place where I belong.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks so much. We just got a couple more songs for you, and we want to get you singing again. Please come say hey after. We'll be back at the merch table in the back. We did bring some things with us that we're willing to trade for maple syrup or
Seems fair.
American currency. This is a record that we brought with us that's called Hunger, and this, I'm glad you asked, Gene. So we're putting out a record next month on Righteous Babe Records, which is Anya Franco's label. Super excited about that. There are a couple singles, one that's out and one that's coming out this coming week. You can check those out on lots of places that you listen to music on the internet. And if you want to pre-order that record, it's called Into the Night. It's for exciting. You can get it on various formats and various T-shirts and various tote bags. And there's these sitting in the back. You see them? I'm showing to you now so you'll recognize it when you go back there. And there's a QR code, which is this thing that was invented 20 years ago, but suddenly we all know about it as of 2 years ago. And that's how you can pre-order the record. So come
Wow,
come
what
say
a
hey.
presentation, Leon.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you rehearse that? It was really good.
Yes.
All right, we're going to play a song we can all sing together by request. This song is a national anthem for the United States of America, my home, and probably most of yours too. I wrote this kind of a really long time ago now, but it's still a good one to sing. You know, when people start getting indicted and you're kind of almost as happy as you would be if they fell off a ladder into an abyss, never to be seen again. Got all kinds of funny feelings about this, I have to say. Anyway, the chorus to this song goes, arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To a more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from the fire. And it'll come around like that. Atlantic and Pacific flow, the Great Lakes and the Gulf of Mexico, the land between sustains us all to cherish it, our tireless call. Arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To a more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from the fire. We're native people here before, we're migrants from a distant shore. We came by force, we came by will, at the auction block or the darkened mill. Arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To a more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from the fire. We died in your fields and your factories, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees, with an old coat hanger in a room somewhere, a trail of tears, an electric chair. Arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To a more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from the fire. And our great responsibility to be guardians of our liberty, till tyrants bow to the people's dream, and justice flows like a mighty stream. Arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To a more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from the fire. Arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To a more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from the fire. Thanks, all.
Thank you all for being such a lovely audience. Thanks to the Ripton Community Coffee House for bringing us together. And yeah, as I'm sure you know, you're very lucky to have such a series in your community. Don't have this everywhere, so really fortunate. Thank you to Beth and Richard, the spearheads, and yeah. Thanks to Mark on sound, and to all the volunteers who helped make tonight happen.
And that guy on the wall.
Oh yeah,
Burnham.
Burnham. Thank you, Burnham.
Thank you, Burnham. What a good idea.
Yeah, what a great idea.
The walls are made of metal somehow. This is fascinating.
So we just want to play you out on waltz, and I'm sure there's plenty of dancing that's happened in this hall, so
Let's keep it up.
yeah, keep it up. The floors are good for it, and there's space in the back, I'm sure. Thank you so much.
is wrapping up. The bar is closing down. They're dancing one more on the dance floor, drinking one more in the lounge. The beer is getting warm. The night is getting cold. And we're just sitting here getting older. So give me one reason that I shouldn't waltz with you. Give me one reason that we shouldn't dance. Soon we'll be leaving, so come take a turn or two. You say you don't have the time, I say it's 11:59, so come on. My shoes are feeling tight, my head is feeling loose. It's time for last calls and a last waltz, and baby, you're the one I choose. The night is nearly gone, but the song has just begun, and we ain't getting any younger. So give me one reason that I shouldn't waltz with you. Give me one reason that we shouldn't dance. Soon we'll be leaving, so come take a turn or two. You say you don't know the steps, I say it's as easy as it gets. And goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. It's so easy. There ain't nothing wrong with feeling alright. Come out from the shadows into the There ain't no reason that I shouldn't waltz with you. There ain't no reason we shouldn't dance. Soon we'll be leaving. Come take a turn or two. I ain't talking about romance. If you can walk, you can dance one last waltz.
Thank you so much. Thanks for a lovely evening. Thank you. Okay, we're going to play a new old one for you.
We'll see how this goes.
We love the song Hard Times, and then you get to like about the second half of the second verse, and you're like, what? I don't know about these words, so sorry,
Stephen
Sorry,
Foster.
Stephen, but
What were you doing?
We're gonna try and do a little rewrite here. Not like a cheeky rewrite. Just like a hey. So, this song's been on our minds. We've had some hard times, haven't we? Many.
Sorry, I couldn't remember the first word, but I thought if I breathed in, I would remember it.
We practiced this.
April Fools, here we go.
Yeah.
Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears while we all sob sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty in music light and gay, we remember those we lost who came before. Though we sing with many voices, we join the same refrain. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. We've been tossed by the tempest upon the rolling waves, cast adrift many miles from the shore. Still we search the horizon for the dawning of the day, singing hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a beautiful night.
That's Liam Robinson and
Gene
Gene
Rowe.
Rowe.
Liam and Jean, thank you so much for being here. Take some of that beautiful music home with you. Visit the boutique in the back. We'll see you, hopefully see you May 6th with Brett Hughes and that bluegrass band. And we might need help with the chairs.